Welcome to the Advantech Technical Training. In this opportunity we will talk about the devices that are commonly found in the industrial field. The outline of this presentation will go through these main topics. First, field site devices, second, the devices in the factory, and finally the devices dedicated for automation. What is a field site device? A field device is a piece of technical equipment such as actuator or sensor located in the field of measuring and control technology. They are the foundation of an automated process. The main task of these field devices is to transfer data on processes and machines for monitoring and analysis. Now we will introduce you the devices commonly found in the factory, such as local devices, metering, DC motor, surveillance cameras and printers. A local device is usually a device attached directly to the computer rather than at some other point of the network, in which case they are called remote devices. When you plug in the scanner, the computer's operating system talks to the USB port to find out what was just plugged in. The barcode scanner has been pre-programmed to answer the PC that it's just another keyboard or a human interface device. When you scan a barcode, the data entry process is similar as if you just typed the characters on the keyboard. The barcode scanner have different specifications that make them very flexible to adapt to many applications. For the scanner type, it can be CCD, linear imager, laser, 1D, 2D, RFID or NFC. The interface is the way to physically connect to the computer using ports such as RS-232, USB, Bluetooth, etc. Additionally, these local devices can support wide variety of operating systems such as Android, Windows and others. Barcode readers scanner range. The range has been divided into short, for a distance from 0 to 5 cm, middle range up to 40 cm and long range up to 30 cm. CCD can only scan for 1D barcodes in short or contact range of scanning within 0 to 5 cm. Linear and laser can only read 1D barcodes, with mid-range of scanning within 3.5 to 42 cm. 2D imager scanners can read 1D, 2D barcodes with a long range within 4 to 31 cm. Barcode readers interfaces. Usually the barcode readers have only one integrated interface, however there are other versions that accept several interfaces using the same cable, like in the below picture. Simply, by cable changing and a reconfiguration of settings, and it can be used either RS-232, PS2, etc. The barcode scanners that use USB interface are devices of last generation. It is the most popular and most widely sold within barcode scanner. They send information faster than the previous ones such as PS2, RS-232, etc. It is USB powered, so no need for additional power. The PS2 barcode scanner interface is commonly called a keyboard wedge. It is used to older legacy POS systems that still utilize PS2 ports. For these devices, external power supply is usually not needed. The serial RS-232 barcode scanner interface uses COM-DB9 port, requires an external power supply. If the device use serial RJ45, they may or may not require an external power supply. Usually only legacy and proprietary POS systems require a serial barcode scanner connection. Wireless barcode RF, and Bluetooth. They use a receiver which is connected to the computer equipment. The barcode reader is charged, either it has a base included with the reader or through USB cable. The two most common types are Bluetooth and radio frequency. The Bluetooth barcode reader is the most common type of wireless scanner. It can be paired with an smartphone or tablet device for warehouse for inventory control. Radio frequency barcode reader are ideal for scanning at a distance from the POS system or for warehouse inventory. Thermal printers. A printer is a device that accepts text and graphic output from a computer and transfers the information to paper. Like in the below animation, thermal transfer printers use a thermal print head to transfer a solid ink from a ribbon onto the paper, polyester, nylon, or other thicker materials to produce a permanent print. Ribbon is usually made from wax, resin, or a combination of the two, and is bonded to the label supply surface with heat and pressure. The most common I/O interface for printers has been the parallel interface. However, the new printers use Universal Serial Bus USB, or Wi-Fi. Smart meter devices. They are an electronic device that records consumption of a variable such as flow, energy, pressure, etc., and communicates the information in real time to the supplier with the purpose of monitoring and billing. The advantages of using these kind of devices are: saving of energy, detection of issues with the abnormal consumption, monitor and control delivery and manage billing history and data. This application scenario is focused on a gas monitoring solution. This kind of solution is suitable for gas supply enterprises to monitor gas metering remotely. In the monitoring center, the gas dispatching personnel can monitor the gas supply situation of the whole city, supply the gas efficiently and ensure a safety gas delivery. With these kind of solutions is easier to find and forecast the tube explosion accident in real time. In addition, this scenario also can expand the functions on gas leakage monitoring and valve remote control. Actuators. An actuator is a component of a machine that is responsible for moving and controlling a mechanism or system, for example a motor, valve, cylinder, pump and switches. When the actuator receives a control signal, it responds by converting the signal into mechanical motion. An actuator requires a control signal and a source of energy that is usually electric current for motors, hydraulic fluid pressure for cylinders, or pneumatic pressure for valves. Electronic actuators. This application scenario is related to the motion position and control for the motors. In the industry, most companies adopt a PC-based controlled system. In this structure, the PCI card interacts with the PC. The PCI sends commands to the servo driver which sends the current to move the motor. At the same time, the servo driver takes the feedback signals from the encoder sensor, then it can correct the point, and reach the predefined position. In short, the servo driver takes advantage of closed-loop control to manage the servo motor to reach the predefined position accurately. Surveillance cameras. These devices are used for the purpose of observing an area. They are often connected to a recording device DVR or IP network. PoE/IP cameras, namely Power over Ethernet cameras, get the power and transmit videos using only over one Ethernet cable, so no extra power is needed. Surveillance IP cameras. The limitations of conventional cameras are distance and environment, which distorts and causes loss of images. To reduce the problem of noise, customers have changed from digital CCTV to IP cameras. IP cameras are nowadays accepted in the security industry. The advantages are reliability and flexibility in the video transfer, cost reduction, since there is no more complex electrical wiring, Industrial cameras are commonly referred to as machine vision cameras as they are used on manufacturing processes for inspection or quality control. Machine vision uses sensors, cameras, processing hardware, and software algorithms to automate complex tasks. Visual inspection in quality control precisely guide handling equipment during product assembly or any industrial process. Digital industrial cameras are generally more robust than the standard digital cameras used for vacation snapshots. The image quality in industrial cameras is often higher than that found on a normal camera, since highly detailed images are frequently required for specialized measurement tasks. Automatic paper inspection. Traditionally, the manufacturing process has a human element at the inspection stage, where products are being visually inspected. An automatic solution has been offered to the customer with the possibility to integrate the industrial cameras, illumination, and optics to capture a high-quality image of the product. By this way, the system uses a computer visual technology for real-time quality control, to automatically check parts for many different defects, for example, contamination, scratches, dents, or deformations caused by faults in production. Smart parking helps one of the biggest problems on driving in urban areas, finding empty parking spaces and controlling illegal parking. Smart parking systems obtains information about available parking spots in a particular area. It involves using low-cost sensors and real-time data collection. By this means, smart parking reduces car emissions in urban centers by reducing the need for people to needlessly circle city blocks searching for parking. It also permits cities to carefully manage their parking supply. Thank you for listening the first part of this training video. You are welcome to continue to listen the next part in the following video.